like many other regions around the world, the area now known as the Islamic Republic of Iran has had various names throughout history. The most well-known of these is Persia, a name that actually stems from a misunderstanding where the administrative region of the Achaemenid Empire, known as Persis or Pass, was thought to represent the entire empire. This confusion isn't too surprising, considering that those who named such empires often did so in a similar fashion. If you're curious, this is also where the name for the Iranian language, Farsi, originates. It's important to note that the people of the Persian Empire didn't refer to their land as Persia. Instead, they commonly used the term Iran or Aryan, which means land of the Aryans, referring to the people who lived there, not to be confused with other groups. Ancient Iran differs from the modern nation of Iran and has been a term used by various peoples from Syria to Afghanistan to describe their homeland. Typically, the names native to a nation aren't the ones used by outsiders, unlike Germany or China. Unlike those cases, the name for Iran has changed over time in both formal and everyday communication. So, when did this change happen? When did most people begin to call Persia Iran? The shift was relatively recent, occurring in 1935 when Reza Shah, the Shah of Iran, requested that everyone stop using the name Persia and start using Iran instead. Reza Shah was a nationalist who aimed to create a more unified and centralized state, which was complicated by the fact that many outside the nation referred to it and its people by the incorrect name. During a meeting at the League of Nations, Reza Shah formally asked all nations to refer to his kingdom as Iran, stating that continuing to call it Persia would be seen as disrespectful. Some countries, like the United States and Nazi Germany, quickly adopted this change, while others, notably the United Kingdom, were slower to adjust. There were some formal changes at this time, such as the renaming of the Anglo-Persian Oil Company to the Anglo-Iranian Oil Company. However, at the highest levels of the British government, it was still commonly referred to as Persia, as old habits die hard. British officials often mistook Iran for a misspelling or variation of Iraq, leading to some confusion in correspondence. When Reza Shah's successor, Mohammad Reza Shah, visited London, he was initially going to be titled the Shah of Iran. However, the British Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, preferred the old name and insisted on a change, which was made, much to the frustration of many Iranian diplomats. Mohammad Reza Shah himself didn't mind and considered both names acceptable. Nevertheless, by the mid-1970s, the name change had finally taken hold in all countries, and the British government was consistently referring to Iran as Iran. As a result, Persia would lose its contemporary meaning and would only be associated with an empire that had not existed for roughly 1,400 years. Thank you for joining us for Why Was Persia Turned to Iran? If you like a video, please subscribe for more historical videos.